Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly Podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and with us always is the man, the myth, the legend. It's Joe! Dude.
Oh.
Basket in. Oh, was that for me?
Yeah, thumbs down, off with the head.
I thought thumbs down meant live.
No, it's thumbs up, dude.
Really? Because I thought thumbs up means kill him, because that's what people wanted.
Whatever, man. I watched Gladiator. Like, what the fuck do you want? Like, what is this?
Okay, I think he did do that in Gladiator too, huh?
Yeah.
And he didn't do it. Maximus.
Am I not merciful?
Well, now we got Gladiator 2 coming out. So
Fuck yeah, starring Don Cheadle.
Dude, yeah. No. You're not going to get me on that one. It's not Don Cheadle. And I know that. I know that. You can't trick me. I didn't know
I will say it is nice to see Denzel Washington. It looks like he's having just an absolute blast.
Dude.
He's just having so much fun in that ridiculous role. And I love it.
Because why not? He's done like everything else.
Yeah.
So
like I like this era Denzel where he's like, I want to be in The Equalizer. Oh, and Gladiator 2. You're like, what? All right.
Just put me in. Just put me in and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll just be Denzel.
And like in between I'm gonna have the Coen brothers do Macbeth. You're like, what? What is this? I don't understand.
Yeah, well, he's a man of many talents, many genres.
Denzel, baby.
Well, we have a podcast topic to get to. Somehow the writer was able to get one out, so kudos to her. She is actually going to be going back to college, starting the end of this month. So.
Hello, fellow kids.
Hello, fellow Well, it's all online. So
I got her that skateboard for nothing?
Yeah. Well, she still will learn how to do all the tricks and shit.
Oh, that's good. So she's still going to shred.
She's still going to shred.
That's cool.
Yeah. We're going to empty out the pool in the back. She's going to do some sick fucking ollies and stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, shit. Well, you ready for the podcast topic?
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
let's do it.
Oh. All right. So today's podcast topic is, what say you? Serious or super serious burning questions for the hosts.
Okay.
Super serial. This can be a deep
like
cut.
Man Bear Pig?
Fucking maybe even deeper than that.
Ooh.
All right. Well, fucking I don't know anything about this, so I have no idea what she's going to ask, but you have to answer honestly. Otherwise, you are a bitch.
Yeah. Honesty is the real extreme.
Yeah.
That's why I say no to drugs.
I don't know how to do an H for honesty. So, all right. Well, let's jump to fact number 1 and see what we got. Fact number 1.
Well, I guess it would be question number 1.
Oh, she does have question 1. I just autopiloted fact. God damn it.
Just pivoting like I'm on skate.
Cutting it deep. Fucking
oh, fuck yeah.
Gleaming the cube over here. I know that's more of a bike thing, but whatever. So, question number 1. Reddit user, throwaway or is it?
Or is it?
Oh, that's probably what it is. Or is it? Throwaway or is it? Poses the question, would you rather have All Star by Smash Mouth play every time you orgasm, or orgasm every time you hear All Star by Smash Mouth?
Oh, man. How often do you hear All Star by Smash Mouth?
Well, again, if you go by era, literally, be fucking, it'd be a gallon a week. If it was early
2001,
yeah, you'd be dead.
The lead singer of Smash Mouth.
He drank himself to death.
Did he jizz himself to death? We may never know.
All that glitters is gold. He's like,
it was the only way he could reach climax. That's why he had to keep touring. That's why he
like,
stepped
"Hey,
behind
now."
the monitor at the end. Ah.
It never plays anymore. Not even like they had an arc of Smash Mouth covers for a little bit. All-Star covers. Like Owl City, I think, did one. And then did Fall Out Boy ever do one? I don't think they did.
I don't know.
They grabbed weird covers.
I don't know what Fall Out Boy gets up to.
So what say you, Joe?
Oh, number one.
You would rather every time you orgasm?
It plays, yeah.
What part?
Whatever.
Okay, so you'd be like, fucking doing your business, and then you orgasm, and then it's just like, ding, 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 ding. Like,
yeah,
you take the beginning.
Oh my god, and it would be like I'd treat it like it was a sitcom intro, like, ding, ding, ding,
and then you just like walk off. You're like, ding. Your partner would be so fucking angry. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm a guy that has legitimately high-fived someone post climax. So like that's who you're. I was like, fuck yeah, good job. Like, and not the most romantic thing.
That's a good game move though. Here's the thing: there is a difference between because high-fiving, it would be totally normalized within marital intercourse. It's just kind of like,
sure. Yeah,
you just trust this person so much. You don't have to put a front anymore. You're like, fucking good job. We did it. Fucking good game.
Right. We got it in between, tutors and sports practice.
Oh, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah. You get that in, you take a water break,
Yeah. One night stand or whatever. Somehow they found it not so.
Yeah. Well, so those call outs, you'd be walking out of the house like, hey, now you're. Would it play the whole song?
Oh my god, dude! Imagine a walk of shame, and you're just like, hey, now you're an all-star. You get your game on.
Getting into a
cab 4 in the morning. Shut up.
What about people that knew your secret and they're just like, oh, Joe did it again? Would you just have to play All-Star just randomly so people just weren't be suspicious? Like, oh, he's not home.
Oh god, and then people would think I'd like All-Star by Smash Mouth.
You don't like All-Star, but wait. You don't like All-Star from Smash Mouth?
I like their other song more.
Walking on the Sun?
That one, I don't mind that one, honestly. But no, wait. She was looking pretty dumb with her finger in her thumb.
That's All-Star.
Is that All-Star?
That is All-Star!
Oh! I thought that was a different song. Never mind. I don't mind All-Star. Fucking for real?
Yeah, it's All-Star. What else again? She was looking pretty dumb with her finger in her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on.
And the hits don't come in, they don't stop coming, and it hit the ground. Yeah, dude. Whatever. Oh god, then people would know every time I jerked off too.
Wait, hold on. I can't get past this yet. This never happens. You're the best. Probably it's you and my wife are probably the two best musically I've ever met.
For some weird reason I thought that intro and that chorus went to two different songs.
I mean, I can see it because
what's the song from fucking Mystery Men?
That's All-Star.
Really? The Shrek?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. The Shrek song and the fucking Mystery Men song are the same fucking song.
He was everywhere.
That's okay. Like, I thought those were two different. For whatever reason, I was just like...
It's a weird song because, like, well, the music video, I don't know if you remember the music video, where he's like, he gets turned away from the Mystery Men. They were like, oh, you're garbage. So he walks home and he, like, picks up a bus and shit like that. Like, he's a superhero.
Yeah.
But, like, he's singing, right? So, I don't know. That's...
Wow.
I'm not going to live this one down.
Man.
Wow. This is the first time ever. Usually you're clutch on the music stuff.
Yeah, dude. Like, I was like, yeah, All-Star and that other song. Those are two different songs. I was like, not like the deeper guy.
Well, you have it's
Walking on the Sun. And then they did a cover of the
Monkeys, right?
Oh, it's the Monkeys, not the Turtles.
They were literally a joke band that ended up spitting out a hit. So,
and then like I think Smash Mouth was kind of a legit band that then turned into a joke band. because they just got super popular.
I think they only did 2 albums, right? Or 1? No, it was 1 album.
Like, dude, I mean, I don't know. Album, I know. Clearly, I only know 2 songs.
Yeah, I mean, they had an album, and then I think they dropped it, and then, because why? You're a millionaire. And then he literally played. He probably does play the song every time he like fucking climaxes.
I mean, he certainly cashes a check. Like, fuck, dude, he got that Shrek money.
Dude, he does. He has the Shrek money. He's got the Mystery Men, so that's like Universal or whatever that was.
I don't think he's getting a lot of checks from Mystery Men.
No, well, he's not seeing a lot of checks right now. He's dead. So
to be fair, he's not getting any checks.
He's not. 0. So yes, I would say that, because orgasming during All-Star, I mean, I genuinely like that song, and I don't want to be like, driving somewhere and I'm just like, forget it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hey, because it's not always locked in, right? You could forget. Oh yeah, I jizz every time.
I do like the idea too, is that you climax and it just plays diegetically in the room. Like it's like so the other person next to you is like, wait, is that fucking All-Star? Like, what the fuck? like you're all of a sudden you're in a real life musical.
It's like that Family Guy when Peter wishes that he had the soundtrack
theme music.
Yeah,
riding on the bus. Yeah. That's how I mean 100% that's how I would treat it. I would just fucking walk out of a room every time.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. It's now what would happen though if like how awkward it'd be? You're just like going to a Starbucks bathroom, you're like, hold on, I'll be right back. just somebody like I know you. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Hey man,
I'm just shit.
Sometimes you just need to pick me up in the middle of the day. You know what I'm talking about?
You're like the guy from Wolf of Wall Street. You'd have to double those numbers.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Oh man.
So I'm with you though. Every time I orgasm, it'd just be a little bit easier.
Yeah. The other one would just lead to real awkward stuff
because you can control it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You control the orgasm. So, all right, I think we won this question. So we did it. Good for us.
I have a feeling we're going to win all of the questions.
I don't know. I don't know what's coming up next.
True.
It could be a fucking curveball for all we know. So, all right, here we go. Question number 2. Tumblr user Jader Sade, whatever, asks, which would you rather find living in your attic? 1,000 roaches or a person? And then she has more. A better question might be, how many roaches would you need to find in your attic to make you wish you had a person living in your attic instead? I feel like it would be a proper infestation. I feel like it would have to be a proper infestation. What say you? By the way, surprise attic person is the dude 100% of the time, right? Question mark. So,
did you ever hear of the Spider-Man of Denver?
No.
This is like back in like the late 1800s, early 1900s. There was a guy who lived in the attic in the walls of an unsuspecting people's house, and like he ended up like attacking like the husband or whatever. Like he was like a guy. He like lived in the neighborhood, and like his mom died or whatever, and he left and he came back, and like so people were living in the house, and he just moved in, and like so like at night when they would go to bed, he would crawl out of like this little hole in the wall and like go through their pantry and stuff like that, and then like crawl back up inside.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
fuck that. Well, there's a similar story in Japan. A woman was found living in the cabinets of this dude's house. And this could be an urban legend. I could have swore I saw a video, because the story goes, right? Man comes home and finds random things a little bit odd, right? Single dude,
like moved around or whatever,
but just slightly, right? A little bit less milk than he thought he had, things like that. Yeah. But he always just kind of played it off because it's like, whatever. He's a busy dude, leaves, comes back, leaves, comes back. So one time though, it got a little bit too weird. So he's like, he thought he was like haunted, right? So he put a camera in his house, and then he went to bed. And the next morning, he watched the camera and saw a fucking lady crawling out of his cabinet to like eat and piss and shit like that, right? And she would go back, right? She was completely docile. She was like,
right, yeah, she was just hanging out.
Yeah, he called the police. Police rolled up, pulled the lady out of the cabinet. Turns out just mentally impaired, non-violent, right? Person was totally normal. Just that's the way this person wanted to live. So, it's.
I mean, here's how awesome would it be that every time fucking you could have a chorus every time All Star,
some dude singing in the walls.
Hey, keeping harmony. You're an All-Star. Fucking doing tight harmony.
Go play, dude. If he's like a good singer too,
pretty good, right?
Golden voice on a homeless guy, like
look, if you're gonna live in my attic, just keep the place tight.
So, there is a limit. Okay, so one person has a limit, right? If we're talking about like I open the attic and I have to Indiana Jones run away from like a cascade of fucking cockroaches that are like the boulder in the beginning, that would be a little too much. However, you open the door and there's like a dude staring at you. That's a little terrifying too. I'm gonna have to go with bugs.
Okay.
Well, I don't feel like the bugs are malicious.
No, they're just bugs.
What would I need to warrant a person? Maybe the bugs at the end of what was the movie called? It was it's not Dead Space, that's a video game. It's the Stephen King. It's shot in a way of a comic book. He has 3 movies of it. Why am I yeah, Creepshow.
Creepshow. Yeah.
Yeah, so the end of the second Creepshow, I think it is, where the dude's like a
his whole apartment's infested by bugs.
Yeah, and then they like burst out of his chest. So
yeah, I'm good.
That would probably be too much for me. That's the limit. Is if bugs are bursting out of my chest, I would have to say I would take a person. Now,
sure.
Outside of that, if I just have a ton of bugs, like they're like crawling through the walls and shit like that, I can like bug bomb it or figure out a solution. Like I don't have to permanently live there. But having a dude in my house, like I don't know what his deal is. Now, if I had like Emma Stone living in my attic, totally normal, just Emma Stone, that's something I could live with.
Yeah.
What about Lindsay Lohan?
Reasonable scenario.
What if you had a Lindsay Lohan living in your attic?
I mean, I'd still go for it. I'm honestly going person.
Yeah. So no bugs.
I'm good, man.
What about a Hugh Jackman living in your attic?
As long as he doesn't bring Ryan Reynolds around.
No Ryan Reynolds? Why not?
I don't like it.
I would let Ryan Reynolds live in my attic.
I like him as an actor when he acted.
Yeah.
And it wasn't fucking Deadpool 24/7.
But you don't like Mint Mobile, Ryan Reynolds?
You mean the company that's owned by T-Mobile and he pretends he's a small business owner?
Well, now it is. He got bought out.
Yeah, he's a goddamn tycoon.
I know. Fucking A. I don't even know why he's in movies. Dude's a fucking
fucker owns a soccer team. Like, that he doesn't even have to fucking pay for because they made a TV show off of it. God, he makes me...
So, yeah. I guess it depends on the person living in there. If it's a rando fucking dude, I'll probably take the bugs. Fuck, I'd take a bear in my attic.
Here's going to be my kicker. Does he use the bathroom? Because if he's going to the bathroom in the attic, then I'm out.
Yeah.
Because that would attract bugs.
Yeah, that's true. And it would stink.
So let's just say then I'm dealing with bugs and a person.
I would say he is able to either use the bathroom or dispose properly of his feces. He's not just leaving it. You're okay? He cleans up after himself, really.
Yeah. as long as they're, somewhat hospitable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're not bothering you.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'll get by just fine.
I agree.
Because again, if they're just doing their thing and I'm doing my thing, not really a problem. Bugs are always a problem.
How long do you think it would take before you are comfortable with it? Like, let's say you just revealed right now there's a dude living in your walls, right? But he's totally chill, and he will be chill forever. How long do you think before you kind of let go of the idea that he could just slit your throat at night?
Instant.
Yeah, just go to bed right now.
Like, look, like if he wanted to do it, he could have done it already.
I know, but like with people living in a wall, that's kind of like an unstable situation in my mind. Like at some point, he gets
then
scratches.
You got problems with your walls.
Yeah,
should
maybe.
Always be stable.
Yeah, he lives in a load-bearing wall. He could come down at any time.
Look, as long as he's not crashing through my fucking ceiling, I'm cool.
All right. I accept that answer. Oh, yeah. So just so happens that's the right answer, Joe. Congratulations.
I mean, I think this is really...
Nope, there are right and wrong answers. It says right here.
There are, just, our opinions on things.
That was the wrong answer, so we don't get the point on that. Thank you for that.
Sarcasm's the wrong answer, I got it.
It's right here. I don't have control of it. I wish I did. I would have given us the answer. We're 1-1 right now. Right. Thanks for that. She said, always go with the bugs.
Hey, Frank, what do you think?
He's like, leave me alone. I'm taking a shit.
Hey, now, you're an all-star. Fucking got a boy, Frank.
So wait a minute. What about a dude living in your attic that had that happen every time he fucking busted a nut?
Impressive. I mean, I'm assuming he got laid, but let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah,
what's going on up there?
Yeah.
If there was another person up there, props. Dude, I would even start. I'm like, you know what? Rent free.
What if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning?
Don't even worry about it. I'll take care of groceries.
Take care of groceries.
Fuck yeah. Like, that's just, I don't even know how you got him up there. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah, well.
Like, how'd you lean into that? Like, look, you want to come to my attic? Like, what?
Well, I mean, with the current market,
if it's Hugh Jackman, I guess,
and Ryan Reynolds, so.
As long as Hugh's done, I'm cool with it.
Doesn't even matter. You just listen to All Star.
I get the fucking jam out, so
you're like,
win-win.
Oh, that glitters is gold. Oh shit! All right, let's jump to question number 3. What are some relationship red flag / green lights with a prospective partner's favorite movies, hobbies, and objects sitting on a shelf in their bedroom? What say you? So, what's your red flags in a movie?
Fucking Todd Phillips.
Yeah, that's a bad one, huh? That was their favorite movie.
Ooh. That's weird. That's a weird incel thing, and I don't know what's happening here.
I think one of my red flags in a prospective partner, not like a friend, but like if they worship one flew over the cuckoo's nest, they worshipped it. You can like it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
But if you're like, this is my favorite movie.
I've never met a person who has worshipped it, so.
I have. And that's why it became a red flag.
I will say a red flag just in general, partnership, person, Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
If they're a Boondock...
Well, define person. Like, what do you mean? Like, is that, that's their identity as Boondock Saints? Because I like the Boondock Saints. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite movie.
Yeah. No,
but
like, if someone's like, yeah, fucking... I grew up with, like, a bunch of high school kids who were like, Boondock Saints are my favorite problems. We got problems. Like,
no, the one flew over the cuckoo's nest. I guess it's not necessarily like a full red flag. It's not like the end of the world. It just feels a lot more... I don't know. It's hard to describe. But other red flags, fucking maybe anything in Twilight. If that's like your favorite movie. See, there's a difference between favorite movies and liking the movies.
True. Yeah. That's like what I'm talking about. Is like you can tell people from 10 yards away if Boondock Saints is their favorite movie.
Yeah.
They're not subtle folk.
Yeah.
Much like the movie Boondock Saints.
Okay. That makes sense.
Like, you can just tell. They're like, old English neck tattoo.
Yep. Fight Club, maybe? Like, if that's your favorite movie.
Yeah, because like a lot of people misunderstand that movie.
Well, let me ask you
what its intentions are.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Joe, what's your favorite movie?
I mean, I'm such a film dude that I'm like, I don't know, any given day, my mood.
Yeah.
But like, some of my go-to is like, what I used to watch every time I was sick was
that's a good one.
Love it. Hyphen, Dogma, like those are just some of my always. Oh, the 13th Warrior, hands down.
Don't even. Are you fucking with me right now?
No, I fucking love that movie.
I didn't know you loved that movie.
Oh, I've seen it probably 200 times.
Really? Because
it's hands down the movie. I've seen that movie more than I've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
See, you always alluded to liking it, but I didn't know you loved it. You know, my family, we used to know people that like worked on the costumes in that movie.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I didn't. That's why I'm saying I didn't know you loved it, because some of the people we used to know back in Seattle, they legit like worked on the costumes. They would go in and like fit them on Antonio Banderas and shit like that.
What? Yes. Fucking love that movie.
And all like the bearskin shit and fucking
yeah. That movie, like, this movie is seriously underrated. It's one of my, that I would say, like, I have a lot of go-to movies, but that's my ultimate favorite movie. I've seen it so many damn times.
That's a good one. See, mine's tough because I'm kind of basic and dude, I don't know. There's a couple of special ones in my life. Ninja Turtles 2, Teenage Ninja Turtles 2. You have Secret of the Ooze. I gotta be true to myself. That movie's awesome. I just love it.
It's a fun one. Like, it's just because like it reminds me a lot like Ghostbusters 2. There's a lot of people that don't like Ghostbusters 2, but like I grew up as a kid and like they were right next to each other on the VHS shelf.
Exactly.
So like to me, they're one.
Yeah.
Like there is no separation
you could have
between
a
the two.
Pack.
Yeah. And the same with Ninja Turtles. It's like, I watched the one and then I would watch the second one. And there was no separation between the two as a kid.
Some of the other ones, Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future.
It's a solid flick, man.
I love Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters.
Great movie.
So like, you know, those kind of groups of them. It's just I don't know, they're just fun. They're easy watches. I like The Shining. I do.
I love that. I really like Dr. Sleep too.
Dr. Sleep was good. Yep.
Yeah, that was a solid follow-up.
But the favorite of all time, it's hard because my favorite one from like horror genre isn't necessarily the one that I think I could watch the most. Like The Thing is my favorite, but it can get
it's brutal. That's a hard watch,
but it's great. So what about hobbies? What about like if you had a partner that was like really into skateboarding?
Oh, that's cool. I'm alright with that. We get along just fine.
Yeah, as long as they fucking all-star.
I like degenerates. So, like, they're my people.
What are conservative hobbies? What would that be?
Yarn.
Don't. I mean,
I'm not.
I guess that's
true.
true. That's true.
No, like I had a roommate, and his now wife was into yarn, and like the yarn community conservative? Is split in two.
No way, they weren't conservative, were they?
It was literally you were either like the weirdest liberal cat lady or super conservative. There was like no in between.
Wow.
You either rocked Birkenstocks or you were just flying a fucking MAGA flag,
dude.
And there was nothing, and like it was the weirdest community. Like they would try to, like it was hard to sell it because she would dye her own yarn and try to sell it, and you had to try to be this weird neutral person that didn't hit any because like if you hit a political thing, you would just instantly lose like half your business.
Yeah, I mean, business owners, right? That's one of the challenging.
But it was so I had never thought of it, but like it was so polarizing.
So
that like you were either super lefty or super conservative.
Here's a couple other hobby red flags for me. And these are hobbies, not something you do like offhanded or like this is like in my mind, a hobby is always something that's circulating around you, right? You're either planning it or thinking about it. Mountain climbing.
Oh, okay. There's a personality.
Anything like resulting in some sort of crawling through a cave. Fuck that. Majorly fuck
Those people are insane. Yeah.
Insane. My wife, this is borderline. She wants to do it once, so it's not necessarily a hobby. But she's like, I want to go in the catacombs in France.
But that's not even remotely the same.
No, it's totally the same. Have you ever seen the catacombs?
They're catacombs. You can walk in them.
No, but you get lost. There's like no signal and there's no light.
You go with a guide.
They don't put guides down there like that. It's just some dude you meet on like Etsy. Fucking, you hit him up on Reddit.
Where are you getting your information, dude?
There is, okay, the guides that are available to officially walk through are bare minimum. It literally is like a staircase down. Yeah, but it's like, it's a staircase down and a staircase back up. The ones that, my wife is a psychopath when it comes to like wanting to go into that, like, she wants to go into the spaces that only the locals know, right? Like, the locals have a legend of a headless dude killing somebody down there kind of place.
Then your wife's about to be the first one killed in a horror movie.
She's the one that was... She's the final girl. It would be me that gets killed. I'd be like, honey, we need to go back.
The final girl. The person is like, let's get off the beaten path. Dead. You're the one that's like, we should stay on the path. You break your... Like, that's how that works.
I'm the one you think is going to live. He's the comic relief.
Oh, don't be funny. Don't be funny down there.
I'm like, everybody, let's think about doing our taxes. I'm gonna live through this.
Yeah.
I am the most not funny human being.
Yep.
But then people want me to die. I'm getting rooted for because I'm not funny. I'm boring.
But that's the journey. They start rooting for you at the end of it.
That's the journey I'm taking to not be the guy dead at the end of this movie.
No, your wife's like, let's go at midnight and get off the trail. I heard the natives stop using it once the land turned sour. Dead.
Dude.
Done.
I'm telling you, like,
my best friend's black. Like, you're like, dead.
She is such an urban explorer. And she doesn't care. It's like a thing that she has, and it's hilarious. Because I am like the opposite. She is, you would think that I would be that person, right? She's like, let's fucking check all these doors, see if they're locked. Yeah. We can check it out. Like, let's go to this abandoned factory. I'm like, what if I fall into the factory stuff? It gets turned on for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm made into a newspaper, you know. No, yeah, she's an urban explorer. If you want to put a term on it, she loves it. I am terrified. Not only that, though, I'm pretty superstitious and religious. I don't know what spirits I would piss off.
You could have just...
Well, there's a difference. In my mind, superstitious is like, you know, I gotta touch the, you know, the overpass when I go over, otherwise my day's gonna suck. Religious is like, you know, there's a bigger picture. Superstitious feels like an acute thing, like I want this day to be good, not my entire life.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm a little both, right? Probably more religious than superstitious. But yeah, do you really want to tempt the fate?
That's fine. I'll go fucking walk the catacombs. You can fucking stay at the hotel.
Would you take a skull back? Or dislodge a skull off the...
disrespectful.
That doesn't matter. Who cares? Would you do it? It's metal.
No.
You're sick. You would do it.
I would not take a skull.
Yes, you would, because it's metal. You're sick.
I would, if someone gave me a skull, it's 100% coming back with me. It's
so like, wait, if you saw them rip it out of the wall, and they're like, the locals do this, you're like, no, I didn't.
No. But if someone like came up to me and was like, I got a skull, hand it over.
The fucking jacket full.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, like give me an 8th and the big one.
Yeah, give me the skull. I'll take 2 femurs too.
Give me one with full teeth. Don't want no.
Holy shit. Okay. So those are hobbies.
Paying good euros for this.
Yeah, fucking. So hobbies though, yeah. That's a lot. What about you? What's hobbies?
For Red Flag.
Yeah.
It's
hard, right?
But these are hobbies, a little hard. Like,
what like, don't you like to do? So okay, if you came back down to Phoenix and we were hanging out, and I presented you with an idea of what we were going to do throughout the week, what would be the one idea you're like, fuck, dude, why did I come down here? You know, like, what's that? That's your
anime.
Red flag. Don't you fucking lie to me. You like that shit.
Fucking weebs. Weebs are a hobby I fucking stay away from.
You go to Comic-Con, you're surrounded by weebs. Don't even start with me. I'm better than them. I watch Game of Thrones. I'm better than...
Oh, dude, speaking, like, kind of, like, anything that has to do with edged weapons.
What if they're
and you're not a blacksmith?
Okay.
Like blacksmithing, I'm cool with. If you're just the person that collects.
See, I think a lot of this stuff, though. Okay, so there's a threshold, right? So, okay, so collecting knives, right? Let's say that's your red flag, and this is the threshold that needs to be crossed by money input. So, if you're collecting fucking Walmart katanas, red flag, right? That's weird. But if you're collecting like Civil War fucking, $100,000 General Civil War cavalry sword, whatever, right? That's not too bad. That's pretty cool. Like, you're collecting this shit. It's a bladed item. One has a lot more input.
Still bored. Like, what are you doing with it?
I'm just putting it up, just putting it on a wall or something. You have a collection.
What side of the Civil War? These are questions that need to be answered.
Well, fucking, I guess if you're talking to a collector, it probably doesn't matter. He just wants the era.
Sure. So. I'm like, people who say like refer to pocket knives as their everyday carry.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, because the collectors wouldn't. Because see, I'm the same way. I'm like, if I had to go out and find somebody and it was like they were surrounding themselves with anime, I'm really into anime. That might be a little bit of a red flag, though. Like, if that's everything. Yeah. But if they're like, it's everything, and I fucking go meet with, people that are artists and parts of these studios and animators and shit like that, I'm like, oh, okay. There's a dollar amount to it. Being rich kind of takes away that.
I put a hobby kind of like, it's next to like it's almost like a vice. Like, none of them are like bad until they get to a point, right? Like, there's a point where you're like, ooh.
So if their hobby is like fucking, doing cocaine, that sucks. It's not.
Hey, cocaine's fun.
Yeah, but I mean, a hobby.
If it's a hobby, that's a problem.
Their everyday carry is the small pouch they keep of cocaine.
That's a problem.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a problem.
Like
anything that comes with a kit. At that point, you're like there's people that vape or like weed and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, I got my kit, and I'm like, that's a problem, dude.
Yeah, you got to figure that.
That's a problem.
If you carry it around in a box everywhere you go, that's
if you have like a little briefcase that you unlock for your stuff, like, it's fucking borderline, my guy.
What about objects sitting on their shelf in their bedroom?
See, again, bladed object. Like, there's a fine line of bladed. Like, if it's just like, if it's all tactical, like pocket knives, I'm like, what the fuck?
I think I've just broke down Joe, and I'm a fucking genius. Okay, hobbies, bladed items, right? Just like you said, if that's everything, your everyday carries blade. Objects sitting on their bedroom shelf in their bed or in their bedroom, blades, right? Of course.
Yeah.
And then their favorite movie would be Blade. If that's their favorite fucking movie, there you go. Just avoid the people who's just
I'd be worried if their favorite movie was Blade. Like, if you like the first one, fuck, dude, join the club. That movie's a classic.
But it's your favorite movie.
Yeah, it's a bit
like somebody would go to battle over why it's the best movie ever. It's their
Some
favorite.
motherfuckers always trying to.
Objects sitting on the bedroom shelf. I don't know, man. I mean, it's always one of those, like, if it's overly kinky, But I tend not to judge, so I don't.
Sure.
Because you don't know. I don't know if it's a gun. Maybe if they're keeping like their guns on their bedroom shelf, that's probably a pretty big red flag for me.
Yeah, that's not safe.
Yeah, it's not. It's like it kind of proves that they don't understand the safety precautions you have to take. So that's probably my biggest, flag in the bedroom. If I rolled in and she had a fucking, fucking 12-inch fucking monster-sized dildo, I mean that we could discuss that. Figure out what the plan is.
It's a conversation starter. That's
for sure. It's like a hookah, right? It's a conversation starter. But if she had a gun, that's where I'd be like, it's kind of my red flag. You can't really talk somebody out of that. They have that there for a reason, and it's not always good.
Yeah. I think along with bladed object, like, if there's just shit from Bed Bath & Beyond, like Live, Laugh, Love, and you're just like...
Just the cook.
Yeah, you're like, the fuck is this? Like, you just have like, I guess like the biggest red flags for me are like it's like too much personality or zero personality.
What about
if you're just you know, you're just like
what about candle scents?
A fucking throw pillow with like be yourself on it. You're just
what
like
about
fuck off.
What about candle scents? If you rolled in, she had a lavender candle on her side of the bed. Is that
Nope.
Don't care?
I'm cool with that. Have all of them. Make your fucking house look like Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. What about rose petals on the bed? And you weren't even planning to come over. That would be a red flag.
The amount of throw pillows is a good tell. Like, if you have to disassemble your bed before you get into bed,
I would say the amount of throw pillows would be a problem for me if I had to put them away. If it's like, fuck it, use the pillow that's there, then I don't care. I love pillows.
Yeah, then like whatever. Yeah. But yeah, no. Yeah. If it's just like if they're just for decoration, like,
yeah, it's a problem. All right, well, fucking. Let me check here. Oh, we got it wrong. So that sucks for us. The correct answer was favorite movie is All the President's Men. That movie's, obviously just if it's your favorite, you're a weirdo. Hobbies would be
fucking hippie.
Hobbies would be taxidermy. That is the correct answer.
Again, borderline. Yeah. Like it can. If you're bringing shit home.
Yeah. Roadkill. I can make it into something special.
Oh, if you're like, I got squirrels playing checkers. You're like, oh fuck.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just making this up. But yeah, that I didn't even think taxidermy. So yeah, that's another borderline one. And especially if you have to kill yourself.
I don't want to be down on taxidermists.
No, I mean,
especially if you're making shit from museums or whatever. Oh yeah, like all right. But like, you're bringing shit home. That's got a limit.
Or you're like killing squirrels, like you said. Like, yeah, why you eating that squirrel meat? Like, there's a lot of moral questions.
Like I mean, if it's a country squirrel, all right, you're bringing home.
Ugh, yeah, that's not good. You're going straight out to Central Park to pick up the squirrels there. Yeah,
right next to RFK's bear carcass.
He dropped it off.
There was a lot of bike accidents. We thought it was
they had a squirrel infestation going on. Make sure to go take care of the squirrel infestation.
A car in front of me hit 50 squirrels on my way to falconry. So I put them in my trunk.
I got out of the car and I picked them up one by one.
Right, as I was headed to Daniel's Broiler.
They make a mean squirrel burger.
Yeah. And then I had to catch a flight to Jakarta, so I was like, where can I get 50? That's when I started.
Yeah, well, there's one of your big red flags. Now we know, too. Right? RFK.
I'm pretty sure I got this brainworm from a vaccine.
It was COVID, even though it hadn't come out yet. It activated it.
Can I interest you in some
squirrel jerky?
Still juicy.
All the vitamins you need to not take a vaccine.
Collecting roadkill's legal.
Oh, fuck. There you go. There's our ultimate red flag.
RFK. Dude, yeah. If you were a JFK supporter, red flag.
Well, the RFK?
RFK, sorry. Yeah, I get JFK's fine.
JFK's fine. Yeah, he's cool. And JFK Jr., I don't think lived long enough. Yeah, how old are you looking at? Like, if you're a JFK supporter, like, that, she's like in her 60s, 70s.
I mean, JFK kind of had the old...
It burrowed. Was it too soon for that one? Oh, that's not good. All right, let's jump to the next one here. Fact or question number 4. Would you rather find out you're going to die or when you're going to die? Must pick one. What say you?
Well, I mean,
wait.
We all know that we're going to die.
That's what I was going to say, right? We all know. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I misread it. Thanks, Michelob Ultra. God. It says, would you rather find out how you're going to die or when you're going to die? It's how.
Oh.
But what's okay. Let's say you're going to die, November 4th, fucking 62. And you're going and you know that date. And you're like, okay, today's the day. Right. and you have scheduled on the schedule, like you're gonna go tour this meat packing plant. Do you just cancel? Like, you know you're gonna die. Like, you're just like, I don't want to fucking fall into one of those vats.
We don't know that it's the meatpacking place, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you could die on the way to the meatpacking place,
or I could die on the way avoiding the meatpacking place.
See, I feel like knowing how I'm gonna die. Okay, how specific are we talking here? Like, am I going to die? Like, the specifics are like, oh, you're gonna die driving this Tesla, right? Great. I just will never drive a fucking Tesla until I'm like in my 90s. And you know what? Then I'm ready to die and I go out and buy a Tesla.
Sure.
I feel like if you know how you're going to die, unless it's just generic, it has to be, you're going to die in a car crash.
You're like car accident. You're like, oh fuck, are you just afraid of cars every goddamn day then?
Yeah, now I'm just like, fuck. Because you don't know. Like, a car can come through the fucking wall, right?
That's why I'm going win. I'm
so
like,
you have enough time to fucking
I'm gonna go buy a motorcycle and be reckless.
Yeah. Right, yeah, because you're not gonna die.
Exactly. Like, I don't know how. I just know when sometime, you know.
You're gonna fucking there you go. I mean, yeah, YOLO.
I'm gonna chain smoke, I'm gonna bet it all on
Yeah, what if you die in your but see, like, that doesn't talk about quality of life either. Like, you could die in your like fucking 90s. Right, but if you chain smoke, like, yeah, you're gonna survive, but you're fucking gonna have half a lung.
Well, I mean, like the day of.
Oh, right, yeah, you have it planned out the week of. There's a fucking movie right there. Some dude finds out when he's gonna die, so he has a week leading up to it.
Where you just have all my affairs in order and
skydive,
have 10, and then just have like 10 grand for the day. Like, this is the last day.
No, what you do? You ready for this? What you do is you fucking the day before you find a Russian roulette betting parlor and you just go hog.
Ooh, I didn't think of like all this shit you could take advantage of before that date.
Fucking $1 million, right? And then you go hog. Yep. And then what if you go hog?
Oh my god, I would instantly get a hold of like the government and be like,
Jason Bourne's
not me, dude.
I'm not gonna die.
To be fair, I guess I could go to jail and then just die in jail on that date. So,
like,
never mind.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know. So it has to be generic. Yeah, you're gonna die. How you're gonna die? What if you? But see,
I
like,
would instantly become a stuntman.
Yeah, right. Fucking.
Well, I guess then too, I could get paralyzed.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't talk about quality of life.
Exactly.
Right. So
yeah, just win.
Yeah, you just want to know the specifics around, or you don't need to know.
And I'll just try to make it to that date.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're guaranteed to, right? So you're not gonna die until that date.
I'll try to make it there in one piece.
There you go.
You know.
Fucking rock and roll. I agree. So I'll go with you. It's a win, and then just fucking like
the less specific,
Sammy Hagar.
the better.
Yeah, rock it out till that date. That 1 week.
I'm gonna buy a white
like,
Camaro.
Doesn't matter if I'm. Yeah, like you honestly get into a car wreck and just be on life support until that date, and somebody's like, pull the plug. Boom. There you died. What if you wake up the next day and
Here
you're like, wow.
I go again on my own.
Yeah. Driving off a cliff like
fucking just
and you survive. Like, you're just in excruciating amounts of pain until the next day and you die.
Yeah. Daylight savings.
I got an extra hour. Oh shit. All right. Are you ready for fact number 5?
No.
Oh, that's right. Question number 5. You have to erase from the world either A, all Disney movies, or B, all Michael Jackson songs. What say you? MJ. I'm sorry. I love MJ, but all of his songs. Technically, though, the music video was put on by Disney. So would that music video survive then? I guess so. And not videos. I have to do all Disney.
But if we get rid of Disney movies, we won't have to get Moana 2. So that's cool.
See, I see that as a net positive.
I can live without Frozen.
Wow. This is a whole new side of you I don't like.
So
this is
but we've also
I like them all. So, and Great Mouse
I mean,
Detective,
Frozen's fine.
Tangled was solid.
It really is.
I mean, some of the older, like, could we set a date on when we cut off Disney movies? Like,
right? I was like, I could lose
1970s
Dumbo.
down. I don't need any of that. I'm sorry. I don't need Snow White. Don't care. Dumbo, get out.
I certainly don't need the live action.
Not right now.
Ugh. Fucking Gal Gadot's gonna fucking.
Is she Snow White?
That one up.
Okay. Wait, what? Is that gonna work? No? Okay. No.
Here's the thing about Gal Gadot that some people might not know. So no. It's not gonna work.
No. So yeah, you need a good one. Well, I mean, is it gonna be worse than Angelina Jolie? Yeah. I thought so too.
So no, it's not gonna be worse than that.
Okay.
I wish Angelina.
Yeah. Well. That's what you get.
Did you just were like, is it going to be worse? Is Gal Gadot going to be worse than Angelina? Yes.
Let me ask you. Was Angelina Jolie ever Wonder Woman? No. The answer to that's no. So
did Wonder Woman ever curve a fucking bullet? I don't think so. I rest
my case. Wait, was that Gal Gadot too? God damn it! Wanted.
No, that's Angelina Jolie.
That's what I thought.
She curved the fucking bullet.
She did curve a bullet. Yeah. Well,
she was
okay. I'm gonna say this. I think it was her. Was Gal Gadot in Fast and Furious? Yeah, well, there you go. I rest my case. Greatest actress ever.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking her and Vin Diesel, dude. Greatest.
Man.
They're the goats.
How dare you compare the thespian that is Vin Diesel?
I have more integrity than that.
Don't go, Steven.
There you go. Well, so I think we settled it. Wait, what was your answer?
I didn't answer yet.
Michael Jackson.
I got sidetracked.
Movies. You did. You talking about how much you hate Frozen.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I have to do that too. I love Michael Jackson too.
I really all the life.
Yeah.
So
see, the problem is that Michael Jackson is a part of my life, right? But like Disney movies kind of molded it. You know what I mean? I hate to say it like that,
probably
but
still have to go with Michael Jackson music.
Like Toy Story.
I mean, Thriller's awesome.
Yeah. You'd still have Prince. You know, you still have Weird Al. You know, those are the important ones.
I mean, you wouldn't have Fat, I guess, because you would never have Bad or Eat It.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you watch the documentary, actually,
I
Beat It.
Yeah, dude. He's like, he spoofed me. He wrote a parody. This bullshit.
What a shallow artist.
It's so fucked up too. The end of that movie, he gets shot. Like he dies.
Yeah. So rare by Madonna of all fucking people.
Oh god. So I'm glad we're kind of in simpatico with that. Michael Jackson songs. So
look, I mean, I guess Disney can still make new stuff that's good. Michael Jackson,
in my mind, most of Michael Jackson's, I would say, okay, if I really just unironically said, okay, wait, if I sober watch Disney movies, I think I'd still enjoy the majority of them.
Yeah, most of them are pretty good.
If I drunk watch Disney movies,
I mean, there's a lot of really
but if I drunk watch Disney movies, it's awesome. They're all great. I'm sorry. I find value when I'm wasted. I find value in fucking Fox and the Hound 2.
Fox and the Hound 2?
Dude, straight to video, the Hound joins a band. That's the big deal in that movie. And I could find value in it. Wasted. It's great. Fucking cry at the end.
I mean, we also wouldn't get the Country Bears, so...
Okay. I mean, it's true.
It's probably... might be a good thing. I don't know.
It's a wash. But like Michael Jackson, if I sober... whether I'm sober or not...
we can't Caribbean, so...
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't.
Sorry, Michael Jackson.
Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. I look, if Michael Jackson drunk or sober, unsober, it's really the same effect. I can appreciate it both ways. You know what I mean? So just Disney movies had a little bit more of an impact, I would say. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. And like less,
they've tried to distance themselves from the weird stuff because they are a kind of a family company.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's not. So
I mean, Michael Jackson tried to
He did, Neverland Ranch.
So, you know.
I mean, he had the money for it, to be honest. Like, that's like the worst character to be. We all know that.
The worst.
Come on. The worst. Everybody wants to be fucking Prince Charming. Come on. He threw a sword into a dragon. He literally threw it.
He wanted to be Merlin, though.
Hold on. Merlin would be baller, but like, out of all the options you have a sword and a shield, both of which are magic, right?
Yep.
And you're fighting off a dragon. So you're already backed into a corner on a cliffside. And your thought is, throw it? I guarantee you Prince Charming is fucking buying crypto. Like, I'm guarantee you.
That's a guy that knows when he's going to die.
He's got a pair of Oakleys and he wears them on the back of his head. That is Prince Charming. He is a bro. He's a crypto bro. Because who would think to just, I'm going to throw this sword? He did.
I'm going to throw my weapon, yeah.
Who I would be, though, is Gaston. He was hot.
He would. He's not.
Okay. Gaston's biggest issue is he's a douche. Got it?
I mean, he tried to be fair.
Okay, but think about this. Let's say Gaston was just a normal human. He wasn't this super over-the-top egotistical asshole. Right?
Well, then he wouldn't be Gaston.
He would have also
He'd be a different person.
He would have gotten Belle, too. Like, that was his biggest character flaw, is he's an asshole.
Yeah, but that's Gaston. You can't just, like, pick and choose.
It's a little different.
Character traits.
Okay, you got, as far as villains go, you have asshole, and then you have a literal person that poisons apples. Right? Or a fucking dragon that's trying to kill the kingdom. You know?
What he does is rile up.
You got a sea witch that tries to take over the world's oceans. A guy that fucking
I think we need to take a step back.
Dude, she's got pipes too. So don't want to.
I mean, to be fair, Gaston can sing.
Gaston can. So, in for a penny.
I mean, it's just very odd.
I wouldn't want to be Beast. He's basic. I'd want to be Gaston. I would be Cogsworth. Like, that's who I'd be. Or the fucking remember the chef guy? He's like the oven.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Hur! Yeah, that's it. That'd be me. Lumiere's dude. He's got too much Riz for me. For you, you'd probably be fine.
Voiced by Jerry Orbach. Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So, yeah. Or I'd be a random villager that just like gets riled up. And
you'd
angry.
be part of the mob that gets sucked into Gaston's bullshit. Yeah.
Sorry, dude. He's
Gaston
affluent.
Bought fucking crypto, dude.
Affluent. All right.
Like, fucking, like, you want to be Logan Paul?
Don't talk about that. Can I at least be
one
Jake
of the
Paul?
guys that follow?
Like,
did you buy Logan Paul's bullshit crypto?
No, I didn't. The game? No.
Yeah,
I did not. Fucking A. But his energy drinks, though. I'm just kidding. I will be voting for Mike Tyson. So I want to see a fucking 6-year-old man just beat the shit out of a 30-year-old. Oh no, he's late 20s now, right? He's late 20s.
I don't know. He's gonna get his ass kicked either way.
I hope so.
Mike Tyson's a fucking beast.
He's an animal. Like he's ready to kill.
Also
Mike Tyson has the eye of the tiger. Just saying.
Dude.
Well, we got that one.
Mike Tyson gonna fuck him up.
We got that one wrong. So go for us. Holy shit.
Oh,
there's 6 questions. There's 8 questions. My bad. I thought there was going to be 5. Oh, I assumed there. All right, hold on 1 second. Intermission. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Question number 6. Would you rather have a Pokemon in real life or a dog that can talk? Pokemon. You're wrong, just so you know.
No. What?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You can solve mysteries with a fucking Pokemon.
That's trapped in a fucking
Detective
ball?
Pikachu isn't an indentured servant.
I mean...
He is also Ryan Reynolds. Detective Pikachu was a video game before he became Ryan Reynolds, right? If I have a Pokemon in real life, that means I live in the world of Pokemon. I'd much rather live in the world of Pokemon than Hanna-Barbera. The Banana Splits universe.
Whoa. All right.
Sorry, I don't know. I am Shaggy in that situation. Shaggy doesn't even want to be there.
It's true. Yeah. Like, fuck yeah.
I want to go have some Scooby snacks with the Harlem Globetrotters. Gotta go hang out with Batman.
I'm against my choice.
I'm just thinking of more guests. It's like, hey, I gotta go have drinks with Abbott and Costello.
Fucking get out of town. We do though, so
yeah, you do. Well, he's not always in it though. He's off at puppy college. I mean, and at that point, he is truly just naive. He's just a naive puppy, you know. So,
or he's an asshole.
Well, if you go by the movie, which
I do, that's canon.
You have to. It's canon. So this is one where we completely disagree. Because Pokemon is the right answer.
I mean,
different strokes for different folks, I guess. I'll live in it. I will live and die on this answer. Okay, let's ready for question number 7.
No, I'm not over this. No.
What is the most cursed superpower to have? It would be super speed if you couldn't turn it off. I think actually any superpower if you just can't control it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it goes too far. Like, super speed wouldn't be too bad if, like, you were just a little bit faster than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody else talked like this. You know what I mean? Like, it would be maddening, but I think it's something you get used to, right? Especially if you can, like, outrun everybody else. But you just make up. Nobody could ever tell if you weren't, like, fucking hot. Like,
true.
And you're invisible. You're like, hey, what's up? But, like, super strength, like, if you had the ability to pick up, 1,000,000 tons, you're not gripping a door without shattering it.
Having to try to turn that off, that would suck.
Yeah, because everything is literally paper to you.
Mm-hmm.
Less than paper, really. It's like tissue paper.
Yeah.
So any power I think you couldn't control kind of suck.
Yeah.
What would be the suckiest one, though?
I mean, I'm trying to, like, just go off of, I mean, being I guess, I don't know if it's a super would suck.
Ben Grimm?
Yeah, Ben Grimm. Yeah.
Why? Because
he's not so fantastic.
No.
He's a real depressive.
But everybody loves Ben Grimm. Yeah, I know. Well, that's his whole character arc. He learns to love himself.
That's what I'm saying.
In the comic books, they eventually give him the ability to be, like, human for 1 week out of the year. 55 weeks a year.
Oh, a little Davy Jones thing going on.
55 weeks of the year. No human. But then he's human. 1 week. He's just like, dude, seriously. It's just like a nonstop loop that he goes back to being the thing. Nothing. They're all like, oh, it's All-Star Week. Yeah.
Yeah. I think one that comes up from all the time, like, like, is a trope and stuff like that, is like being able to see the future.
Yeah, it's always
that
cursed.
One always kind of like just knowing like, weighs people down.
Which is it's weird because it's always bad, right? Like,
yeah,
why can't it be good? Like, you got a guy that's like, I want to be depressed, but the future's looking pretty good.
Right? Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
It just every once in a while he gets a vision. She's like, oh, it's like, oh wow, you're gonna grow old and have a fulfilling life. Weird.
Thanks.
I'm the eternal optimist because I know everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks, dude.
It's just the dude. El Duderino. Oh shit. Well, there we go. All right, you ready for the last fact? Fact number 8.
You sure? You sure?
It is. I'm sure. I see it. It's the end. Here we go. Fact number 8. Joe and Alex wake up in a forest, half a mile from the house. What the fuck were you doing out there? Shrooms, right? And we totally remember everything. It just felt awesome to be out fucking... Well, it's a forest, too. So it's not like the desert like it is out here.
We were probably high as shit, yeah.
What are you talking about? We're following the dog we both could see that could talk, and we're solving a mystery.
Dude.
Whose All-Star was playing, though?
It was both of ours, I like to think.
In unison? Just like...
Yeah. It was a simultaneous All-Star.
It's like slightly off, though. It's just like, hey now, I got nervous. Now we have to listen to the whole song in a weird...
Fuck, dude.
out of sync version of the song.
Fucking killing the buzz.
Oh shit! We'll just have to practice, I guess. Fucking, this is hard. Take 2. Can we give it like half an hour? God damn. Oh yeah. No, we were solving mysteries, dude. The fuck are we doing out there?
Yeah.
Either that or running from the killer that's in the house. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a goddamn it. Fucking run. He started giving me weird looks, dude.
Oh,
Waking
God,
up at the foot of my bed.
All of a sudden it... Oh, no.
He's singing it, too.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, all that glitters is gold. Oh, shit. Well, there you have it. We did it.
We sure did something today.
Somehow we only got fucking 7 out of 8, though. So, yeah, it was it was the Pokemon question that did it. Thanks for that.
Oh. That
talking dog.
You know what? Fine. I will gladly take that loss. Wrong. I don't want to be right.
Fuck it. This is your hill to die on.
Consider me dead.
Yeah. Fucking.
You know what? I am of the dead.
If anything, you have conviction. So I have to respect it. Have to respect it.
Today was my day.
Oh, fuck. All right. You want to close this one out?
There you have it, friends. That was another successful Allegedly podcast. I had big air quotes on successful there, but it was certainly something. It was another podcast. And so if you're watching this on the glorious YouTube, hit all the buttons. You know the buttons. You know how YouTube works. If you're one of those people that don't like looking at our ugly mugs, find us wherever you find your fine podcasts. Be sure to like, subscribe, email us at allegedly.podcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Follow us on the TikToks, as the kids say these days. And until next year.
No, don't do that. It's just Squirtle. There you go. That's all you need. Squirtle.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game up.
What's scary is when you hear that song playing and you're just like, I'm pretty sure Alex was just outside with his Pokemon. What the fuck?
Oh god. Butterfree, no. Or Butterfree.
Not the Butterfree.